Hey guys, welcome to my DVD collection video where I'll be talking about my favorite 21st century horror films. It'll be like all my favorite horror films from, let's say, some like 2002 to like 2010, or just 2000 to 2010. So all my favorite horror movies over the past 10 years. And there's a lot of movies that didn't make it into this because some of them were okay, some of them weren't okay. Some of them were from 2000, but just kind of sucked. But whatever, and I hope you like this. Now, the first movie I picked is from, I guess maybe I'll give you the dates of some of these, but not all of them. Like this one, I have no idea when this is from. And this is with Christian Glover, Willard, and I really enjoyed this movie. This was Willard lives alone. He doesn't live alone. He lives with his mom, and his mom is like all like hates him, just hates him because she hates his name, hates everything about him, and it's really sad. And then he like befriends all these rats that live in the basement. And if you haven't seen this one, this is really good. But I know a lot of people have seen this movie, that movie. But I'm not gonna spend time on all these, but I will try. Now this one I know is from, I think, about 2002. So this is a fairly old movie, and this is Jeepers Creepers. And unfortunately, I don't have Jeepers Creepers 2. I'll get that movie really soon, but. And something about Jeepers Creepers 2 I did not like as much as Jeepers Creepers. Maybe if they would have spent some other time on it. But this has one of my favorite actors in it, Justin Long. And basically what this is, there's a creature, and I think it's 30 years or 35 years, or is it 25, 15 years? Something like that. It's a span of over like 10 years or like 20 years or something. It's a really long time. And then it gets to eat for, I think, 30 days or something like that, 9, 10, 11, 50 days or something, and it gets to eat. And then they try to, it's a really good movie, but it's hard to explain. Now, next one I have is one of my somewhat favorite zombie movies, and this is the director's cut, I think, of Dawn of the Dead. And I chose this over all the other zombie movies I have. Like, I have Land of the Dead, Survival of the Dead, Diary of the Dead, and something Video of the Dead or something. But for some reason, I really enjoyed this movie over all the others. There's just something about this that I really enjoyed, like the buses, like they get all the buses and then they like make them suited up and stuff, and they I don't know, I just really enjoyed that movie, all the other movies. Now the next one I have is another director's cut, and I know this one is from 2007, so this is fairly new. And of course, Rob Zombie's Halloween. And for some reason, this movie is like up there with my top 10. But unfortunately, I have the unrated director's cut, and I don't think it gives you the option of just watching the original cut, because sometimes in the unrated director's cut I did not like too much, like an extra like nudity or something in it. But whatever, this is really good. I do really like that one. Now, next one I have is, a lot of people say this was like one of the worst films of all time, or some people just say they don't like it. I really enjoyed this movie, and this is Cloverfield, and I enjoyed Cloverfield every minute of this movie. This was just a fantastic movie. Like the monster of it and how they used the camera. Someday I hope to film something like that with Cam or Dylan or somebody, and do a video kind of like that, like us making like a spoof of Cloverfield. And just like, this was really good. The only thing I did not like about it was like you didn't really get the backstory of the monster, how it was created, whatever happened after this, and I hope one day they make like a Cloverfield 2 or something, and if they do, I have a feeling that would be really good. Now, next one I have has a lot of people in it, and this almost never came out to film, or it never made it to DVD or nothing, and it was originally never going to be in the theaters, and then it was never originally going to be in DVD. And music outside. This is Trick or Treat, and this movie was, I want to say, one of my probably top 10, top 5 DVDs or movies of all time. And this is like, I think it has 3 stories in it. It's almost like a Tales from the Crypt, or what's that called? I don't know, I can't think of the other name for it, or like Goosebumps or something. And it's like, one story's about werewolves, another story's about this pumpkin kid. I think his name's Sam or something like that. And if you haven't seen this movie, I will definitely post the trailer for you underneath the sidebar, because that is a movie I think that everybody should check out. Now, the next one I have is, again, one of my favorite movies, but unfortunately I do have the unrated version of it, and it's okay, and it's Hills Have Eyes, and this is like the remake of The Hills Have Eyes, and people say it's like one of the most best horror films of all time. Maybe, but probably not. And this follows like these people get stuck, and I believe this was made in 2006, 2005. So this is kind of a long time ago, but not really. But this follows like these people, and they're on like this like cross country journey or something, and then they get flat tire, and then they're stuck in the middle of nowhere. And I always thought that would be a bitch, to get stuck in the middle of nowhere, not knowing where you are, not knowing where nobody knows where you are, no phone signal, no nothing. And then it's like all these like mutants from the hills come out, and it's weird kind of, but I really like it. Now, next one I have is it's almost, I think, a film that everybody knows or everybody should know. And I don't know when this is from. I believe this is from 2004. Something like that. Something a long time ago, or maybe early 2000s. I'm not sure. And this is Cabin Fever. And I know what you're thinking. Cabin Fever 2 was not in there, because that was just... I didn't like that movie at all. That movie was horrible. But, and this follows, like, all these people, they go camping, and then there's something in their water, and then they get cabin fever and stuff. And if you have never seen this movie, you really should. I really enjoyed this one. And one of my all-time favorite horror films. Now, next one I have is, I believe this is from 2005, I think. 2005, 2004-ish. And this is, again, another unrated. Something about me and unrated is just me. But this is The Devil's Rejects. And again, The Devil's Rejects is, like, again, just one of my top 10, top 3 favorite films of all time. And this follows the Firefly family, and they're crazy. This picks up directly after House of a Thousand Corpses. And House of a Thousand Corpses wasn't in this one, because yes, it is an early horror film. It is one of my favorite films of all time. But I just thought, people know that, so whatever. And this follows, and then the Firefly family, and this picks up, I think, directly. I think it's like 18 years after House of a Thousand Corpses happened, and then this happens, or something like that. But again, if you haven't seen this movie, this has like the 2-disc in it, so the 2-disc was amazing. I really enjoyed that. But I hope you like my favorite 21st century horror films. And someday I will do my favorite 90s horror films, my favorite 80s horror films, or something like that, and then favorite comedies. But if you have any videos that you want me to do for the DVDs, just let me know. Give me something or something. I think I'd take a time to make a shout out to my friend Nick. Help Nick out trying to get some subscribers. He's almost like me and Cam. He has a friend Fred, and they're kind of like us, only I think older or something like that. Whatever. And they do vlogs and stuff, and he's a fellow Kevin Smith lover, so please check out his channel. I'll post a link in the sidebar. Again, the backgrounds will be changing very soon. This chair will be gone in a matter of almost, I think, a month or two. I'll be getting a desk for this, and a computer or something back there or something. So I hope you liked my little video, and I will see you later.